Probably fits perfectly in with the new airport rules that we're gonna that are spreading the globe. But don't worry, your privacy and security will be completely protected. As Rachel just made fun of me when I said, but the TSA, when it takes your picture, they delete the picture right away. They say. And you seem to be skeptical on that one.
I'm very skeptical of this digital prison they're building for us.
I want to go on the record right now. So they're talking about biometrics when you come into, so that means instead of giving an ID, they can just take your picture and they know exactly who you are. I don't think anybody is prepared for the catastrophe coming with real ID.
Yeah.
May 7th, my ID is not real ID. I'm going to have to take my passport to fly now in the United States because I'm behind. TSA is already a mess. I think we're going to see massive numbers of people showing up next month, unable to get through the TSA check lines. I don't know what the benefit of this Real ID system is in general. They've delayed it several times. I think it's going to be a collapse.
And I still don't understand what's the difference between a real ID and an ID.
Amen.
The last one was real.
And by the way, you know who's definitely not going to know? The same people who show up at TSA 24 years after 9/11 and still don't know what they need to do to go through security, and now you're going to give them a new ID on top of it. It's going to be a disaster.
It is going to be a disaster.
But they're going to check your shoes.
Oh, of course.
And I do think they use convenience to get you, right?
Yes.
This has always been the trick of all these social media platforms. I asked my daughter in the commercial break, I texted her because I know she's been covering this to some degree on her show, on her podcast.
Which is dominating, by the way. Her show is doing really well. At Proud Mom, you should be. She's doing really well.
She has the #1 new podcast of the year.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, so it's pretty amazing with the Vida Duffy. It's called the Early Edition with the Vida Duffy. But I asked her what her thoughts were, and this is what she said. She said a mandatory face scan is Orwellian because it creates a system of mass surveillance where the government constantly tracks, identifies, monitors individuals without their consent. Like in George Orwell 1984, it treats ordinary people as suspects simply for participating in normal life, such as traveling. She also says she believes it violates the 4th and the 5th Amendment. So there you go. Just thought I'd tell you.
I'm going to mangle this quote from Benjamin Franklin, but it went something along the lines of for people who would choose between security and liberty, if they choose security, they deserve neither. And the same you could say about convenience. If you choose, if it's a choice between liberty and convenience, it's actually, convenience is even worse, I think, in a lot of ways. If you choose convenience, then you deserve neither. But, you know, I guess that makes me a fraud because I submit to the stupid picture they take at the freaking airport every time because
I complain and then I'm part of CLEAR, you know, which is obviously biometric.
At least they pre-check. They've got every information they can possibly want.
At least CLEAR is a choice, and you get to, you know,
it is, unless you're always late to the airport like I am. That's no choice.
Can you imagine traveling with Rachel?
No, it's horrible.
My wife doesn't want to travel with me because I'm probably like Rachel. I want to walk on 2 minutes before a plane takes off.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.